All right, Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakahakodash, double honors, and to the elder high priest that taught my elder apostles, double honors, and to my elder apostles and elder bishops at Great Millstone, or GMS. This is the brother Atazaria from the Great Millstone, Houston, and this is just going to be a quick hit dealing with the M.O.T.B, all right, or the Charagma, as it is in the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter, all right, amongst other verses. But I just want to play this clip, all right, of an elected official, okay, giving his 2 cents on what the U.S. government wants to enact, okay? So you can't say we making up nothing or nothing like that, or it's a conspiracy theory or whatever the hell else, all right? We're going to hear straight from the horse's mouth, all right? So let me let this play. And then I'll get a couple of scriptures, and Lord willing, this will be edifying. Just more proof, okay, on the mark of the beast. Okay, let me let it go.
My vision is that every American is wearing a wearable.
What's the rarest?
Y'all remember this speech right here? Listen to this.
My vision is that every American is wearing a wearable within 4 years.
This is not a coincidence, guys, that Amazon just released a new AI bracelet. I'm going to read this from the Wall Street Journal. Why Amazon wants an AI bracelet that records everything you say. For years, Amazon has insisted that Alexa devices only listen when prompted by a wake word. But now the company appears ready to drop the charade entirely. It has announced plans to acquire B. This is what they're calling this thing, B. All right, so we got a video of this because I want you to see what they're talking about here. So let me pull this video up.
Amazon is doubling down on artificial intelligence. You teased this story and it scared us.
Yeah, well, this is a story where all roads lead to surveillance. And if you're like me and you care about your privacy, this is something you want to pay attention to. As I said earlier, we all remember how freaky it was when we realized that Alexa is actually listening to us, that it's a live microphone in our homes. Granted, there's a wake word involved, but it's a little strange. Well, what's happening now makes that look quaint. According to the Wall Street Journal, Amazon is now acquiring a tech startup called...
It's just more conditioning and one more step closer to the M.O.T.B. Let me go back a little bit to get what he said.
Remember how freaky it was when we realized that Alexa is actually listening to us, that it's a live microphone in our homes. Granted, there's a wake word involved, but it's a little strange. Well, what's happening now makes that look quaint. According to the Wall Street Journal, Amazon is now acquiring a tech startup called B. What is B? B makes a bracelet, a wearable, that listens to and transcribes every conversation you have. It even takes note of when you're talking to yourself or talking to your pet. And there is no wake word whatsoever. It's just constantly in record mode and transcribing and storing everything.
And how many people you think is going to get this?
Right. Why would you want that? Well, the selling point for users is the creation of a searchable record of all of your interactions, which I suppose if you're planning to write your memoirs is a great thing. For B, and now apparently for Amazon, the attraction is a vast amount of data to train AI. And that's the key thing when it comes to AI. You can't just flick a switch or put in an algorithm. It needs to be taught.
And think about this, guys. I want to put a little pitch in for my podcast yesterday that we did. For the time being, these are devices on the body. But when we get to Revelation 13, there is some type of device that's going in the body. So I believe this is progression. What we're seeing here is the introduction level. They're getting society comfortable with something on their body, and then eventually we'll get them comfortable with something in the body. Because eventually these innovators, these technology giants are going to say, hey,
technocrats,
we've come up with a plan. You don't have to put it on your hand, put it on your wrist or wherever you're going to put it. Now we can just put it in your right hand, in your forehead. And again, we did the whole podcast yesterday on that, talk about transhumanism to create the super intelligent individual that can surpass all natural means of society, of what we can function in society. So this is not surprising to me, again, if you know where we're headed.
Do that, it needs monstrous amounts of data, and that's what B delivers. A constant stream of it flowing into the company's servers. Now, a spokeswoman for Amazon says that the company really, truly, totally respects people's privacy.
Sure they do.
So that's something. At the same time, however, let's start putting the pieces together. This is a wearable that's literally recording everything you and others say. Oftentimes, presumably all the time, without other people knowing they're being recorded. That's the first big red flag here, because if you don't know you're being surveilled, well, that's just not a good place to be. Now couple that with Meta's smart sunglasses that can be videotaping you without you knowing it. And now suddenly, everything you say, everything you do, everything that you are is suddenly being recorded.
Yeah, just ask the Coldplay couple. They got caught in adultery at the concert. They would come forward and say, this guy's right. He's not lost his mind. Everything's being recorded. There's cameras everywhere. There's microphones everywhere. Everything we're doing, everything we're saying being recorded in real time.
And now stir social media into the mix. You see where I'm going with all of this. Suddenly the level of surveillance,
we definitely see where we're going with this,
unbeknownst to you, without your permission, is off the charts. So I'm here to say, hopefully not for the last time, this isn't a good thing.
Yeah, but, the train is already rolling. And it's not like any of this technology is going to be rolled back. So what can be done?
Well, it's a good question, because today President Trump announced that he is going to even further deregulate AI to hasten and speed up adoption of this technology so that we remain a world leader here. So it looks like the guardrails are off when it comes to AI.
Wow. And these guys are not even... Think about what they're saying here, guys, from the prophetic implications of everything we've talked about. Is anyone else's spiritual radar just ding, 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 ding going off? The man just told you, for all the people that think that we're always hating on Trump, the guy is literally just telling you that the guardrails have been taken off by our president, and he's fully embracing this as a country.
And as much data as it can get, the faster it will improve. So a wearable like B, backed up with the full resources of a company like Amazon, it's going to take off. And then obviously, if B is successful, Google will follow suit, as will Apple and all the rest. So what can we do? I would say do what I do, and that is look around when you're talking to people wearing...
All right, the question was, what can we do? Because the proverbial train has left the station. The thing is, the train ain't going back to the station. The train done left the station. Okay, they got an old song by Sam Cooke called Come Back Train. Okay, something to that effect. But the train ain't coming back. Okay, it ain't coming back. It's already out the gate. Okay, and he was asking the question, well, what can we do? Well, the Hebrew Israelites can do this. Pray to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, that they are the elect and that he will keep them in the hour of temptation. Let's get that. All right, here we go. Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. See, that's what we can do. Do what's well pleasing to the Lord, the whole duty of man, all right? And pray that we are the elect and that the Most High will keep us. What we're reading right here in Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. All right, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. You see? So that's what we can do. All right, because we have hope. All right, the rest of these people ain't done. Okay, because even Esau can see it's happening. What the hell is wrong with you, Jakes? Okay, let's get one more. We always get this one. 2 Corinthians is already up there, 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Dude just mentioned all these different devices. These devices are here tracking us and da-da-da-da-da. Well, we're not ignorant, meaning we're not ignoring Satan's devices. We see them for what they are because we had a spiritual eye salve. okay, that the Heavenly Father has imparted upon us. Okay, we had this understanding. So we see where all roads lead to. Data collection, okay, which is all going to feed the AI for the M.O.T.B, okay? We already see it's tracking, tracing, learning people, their conversation, not just the talking, but what they actually do, right? And the people they interact with, what they buy and sell, right? Revelation 13:16, right? So we see it. We're not ignorant of it. We're not going to ignore the fact that it's right there, okay? Let me see. And that's pretty much it, man. I just wanted to bring that out. All right, had a quick second on my little break. I got to go back to the cotton field. So, again, Lord willing, this was edifying, and I'm going to close. It's on to the next one. Till then, I say shalom.